I'm here with Gitanjali Sah, WSIS Policy Analyst at the ITU. Welcome, Gitanjali.
Thank you.
I'd like to start our interview by asking you to give us a bit of a picture concerning the participation and the content of the sessions at this WSIS Forum 2012.
WSIS Forum 2012 had extremely good participation. We had nearly 1,300 people who participated. So these included all the WSIS stakeholders, governments. We had nearly 30 ministers who participated in a ministerial roundtable. We had the private sector. We had several CEOs. We had civil society representatives from all over the world. Several of them won the WSIS project prizes that were awarded to them on Monday, and of course other international organizations and the academia.
How about the number of sessions and the other events that occurred at the forum?
You know, the content and the themes for the WSIS Forum are built every year in an open consultation process. So usually this is a 6-phased open consultation process which starts around October each year. So this year we received more than 500 requests for different sessions, and we coordinated with all the people who had requested for sessions and got them to nearly 140 sessions which were held during WSIS Forum this year. So we had nearly 7 parallel tracks each day. And during the slots, they were extremely well attended, and you know, the commitment and the motivation of the stakeholders was very visible.
So then, what were the main aims of this WSIS Forum?
The main aim for this WSIS Forum was the WSIS Plus 10, the review process, WSIS Beyond 2015. That was the core discussion in every session, including the ministerial roundtable, the high-level opening session, and various other action line facilitators meetings that we had. The aim was to identify not only what has been done till now, but also to identify the emerging trends and to see what needs to be done further, what needs to be done beyond 2015. And this was the overarching theme of most of the sessions that we were looking at. We had 2 plenary sessions for the WSIS Plus 10 review process, where we came up with 2 templates for action line facilitators reporting, to report for the 10 years on each action line, and 10-year country reporting templates for each country to report on what they have done with reference to implementation of WSIS activities. So these templates were approved by multi-stakeholder consensus, and I think it's a very good way forward for the coming few years.
You mentioned many participants and many sessions, but what about those who couldn't be physically at the forum?
Oh yes, we had remote participation as an integral component of the WSIS Forum. We started this last year in 2011, and we got extremely good feedback. So we made sure that each session had a parallel Adobe Connect remote participation room where you could virtually participate in the physical room. We had hired remote participation moderators for these, and the training for these moderators nearly took 3 months. These were students from the Geneva School of Diplomacy. All of them did a great job, and each one of them was assigned a corresponding virtual room through which the remote participants could not only ask questions, but did also receive their answers. So there was 2-way communication.
So what are the messages that you are left with after this forum for the future?
There are a lot of things we have achieved in the area of information and communication technologies. There are several WSIS goals that have been achieved, but there are several things that still need to be done. So the main thing is to identify what is still needed to be done, what are the emerging trends, to analyze them, to ensure that they are incorporated in our vision beyond 2015.
Gitanjali Sah, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you.